So as you can see, I'm in bed. This is like literally hours before this video drops, and I forgot to do an intro, outro, so here we go. I'm so tired, you guys. It's ridiculous. So basically with this video, I was severely craving Texas de Brazil, and unfortunately where we live, there is none, which is like super, super weird to me, because you would think like New York City we would have restaurants like that, but I don't know, like somebody's planning is all the way off, and they don't have a Texas de Brazil out here. So I was like, maybe I can make it myself, because I know all the flavors for everything that I was craving, and I kind of just like pulled it together. And for like absolutely no reason, I decided not to do like one or two things. I went like literally all in. Again, I'm like the queen of extra for no reason. It's not like I got a prize at the end of the day for it, but whatever. So I was really, really craving their lamb, which is weird because I don't necessarily eat lamb. Like, I didn't actually start eating lamb until I was pregnant with Zaylee, because I was like having a random craving for it. And again, I don't understand because I don't eat lamb. So there's that. And so my CROCKTOBER contribution to this video would be my scalloped potatoes. If you've had Texas de Brazil, those scalloped potatoes are just so amazing. And I came up with a crockpot recipe that mimicked it so well that I literally was not craving it after today. Well, after we ate it. Today is not the day that we made this. Like, I filmed this in August. Now today's October 1st. Also, which would explain why everything is in the air fryer, because it was god awful hot and wasn't nobody turning on no oven. So other than the crock pot, everything is like air fryer. So if you're looking for air fry recipes, this is a great video for you. So yeah, we're kind of like a hot mess over here, but we pulled it together. We had an amazing, amazing dinner, and I would totally do it again next year. It was literally like doing a Thanksgiving dinner like in one day. It was so much work, but it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. I absolutely loved it. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I hope you really, really enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So let's go ahead and get into everything. Okay, guys, so the first thing that I'm starting out with is my scalloped potatoes in the crock pot. So I'm starting on a cheese sauce. I have a half a block of sharp cheddar, half a block of Swiss, and half a block of Colby Jack. And I'm just melting that down in some milk that I have heated up on the stove really quick. I'm making sure also to stir it consistently so that it doesn't burn. These are my potatoes. I used yellow potatoes and I sliced them as thin as I possibly could. I think I used probably like 4 or 5 medium-sized potatoes. And I have my crock pot sprayed, and I'm just pouring that in there. Now back over to my cheese sauce. I'm just seasoning it with a little bit of adobo, onion powder, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning and black pepper. And I'm just continuously stirring that so that it does not burn on the bottom and everything gets all melty and nice. Now I'm just pouring that cheese sauce over the potatoes, and I'm stirring it very well to make sure that all the potatoes are coated in that cheese sauce. They did kind of clump together, so taking this rubber spatula, I'm just kind of like separating them as I go, and again making sure that everything is covered, and I'm putting it on low for 3 hours. Now over to my meat. I have these bone-in lamb loin chops that I found at Aldi, and I'm seasoning them. I have already cleaned them. I do have like a tutorial on how I clean my meat. It's under how I clean oxtail, but that's literally how I clean all of my meat. I may redo that video with like some chicken or something because I get a lot of questions. But I'm just seasoning this with some minced garlic, some soy sauce, some Italian seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and some seasoned salt. I'm also using some of this Goya Mojo marinade. If you've never tried this stuff is amazing on literally any meat that you can think of. But I'm just stirring this up to make sure that it is seasoned well, and I'm putting it in the fridge for the next 2 hours just so that the seasonings can settle into the meat. After the 2 hours is up, I am cooking this in the air fryer, and I'm setting my air fryer on 400 for 13 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm starting on my rice, just a simple white rice, and I'm also doing the beans that they have there. I found this pack of beans and sofrito at my supermarket, and this tastes exactly spot on. When my lamb came out of the air fryer, I just put a tab of this Tuscan style herb butter on the top. This added such a good taste and flavor to it. I also found this pão de queijo. This is like a Brazilian bread at my grocery store, and this tastes amazing too. And this actually had air fryer directions on the back, so this went in for 370 for 3 minutes. I'm also making those amazing cinnamon bananas that they bring over to the table. So in a bowl, I have some brown sugar, and I'm using pumpkin pie spice because at this time I was out of like cinnamon and nutmeg individually, but it's the same thing. So I have some parchment paper lining my air fryer basket, and I have those bananas on there unpeeled, and I'm just sprinkling some of that brown sugar and spice seasoning on them. And then I'm cooking that on 400 for 10 minutes. Now, of course, what's a trip to a fancy restaurant without a fancy drink? So I made the kids some Shirley Temples. I just poured some Sprite over some ice, and I had these maraschino cherries. I just poured some of the juice. Normally you use like grenadine syrup, but obviously I wasn't going out of my way for that, so I just poured some of the juice, and I gave them a nice spoonful of cherries. And this was a hit, you guys. They absolutely loved this. Zaylee even had some of those cherries. And here's how everything turned out, you guys. For the work and effort that I put in, I can't believe that this is only a portion of what they sell in that restaurant. I can't imagine actually working there because they sell so much more than this, but it was such a great meal, and we all were very, very thrilled, and it was enough to fill us and have leftovers. Alright, you guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, and again, if you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. There's this fly flying around, and it is literally the fly from hell. Like, I'm about to sage this house because this fly has followed me through this house. Like, I opened the back door and it just came right in, and it has been terrorizing my life ever since, but that's besides the point. Anyways, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow here for the next CROCKTOBER video. Bye, everybody.